Alright, what's up, guys? So, for my newer subscribers that are concerned, some of you guys may have seen some hate videos about me that was uploaded some time ago and probably curious, like, hey, TMossBoss, you see these videos? Like, I think I did delete quite a few of, like, my response, like, videos, because, no, during that time frame of those videos being up, like, bro, I was posting a video, I think, like, a few times a week, like constantly having to defend myself. But then when I sat down and I started thinking about it, I was like, bro, the only people that are watching these videos are them, the haters. I'm like, my fans or random people in the world, they don't care about this. So I told myself that in the beginning of 2020, and I was like, okay, like this year I really need to go at it with content creating. And no, like, I had to say 2020 was like, it was such a good year when it came to, content creating. I mean, it was like I put out 3 albums, all right? I got into Twitch streaming. I created multiple channels. What else? It was like, bro, like I'm saying, like 2020 is like, and that's the thing where I just want to tell people is like, despite all the hate that you might get, like talking to, I guess, like if any of you guys are content creators, despite the hate that any of you guys get, if you put that stuff to the side and you really sit down and just focus on you as an individual, bruh, it gets to a point where it's like, the hate will never in life matter. It doesn't matter what a person says, does, like none of that stuff. It didn't even matter in the first place. But me feeding into it and me thinking that, like, oh, I have like a rep to maintain or whatever. I'm like, bruh. And then that's when I got into the mindset of like how I was when I very first got into content creating back in 2010. I'm like, bro, why do you care if anybody has like an ill feeling towards you? Like, that stuff don't matter. You are here to entertain people. You are not here to please people. If they choose not to be pleased, you can't please them. All right. So that's something where I'm, it's just, hey, it's whatever. I'm like, if you have a certain way that you feel about me, then I'm like, fam, that is 100% on you. I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna do anything to please or whatever. I'm like, if you got anything ill towards me, fam, that is 100% on you. I'm not saying that where it's like, trying to start some argument. I'm like, no, if you have like a ill feeling towards me and stuff, then it's like it takes you to change that. Okay. So if it's like, if you want to sit down, continuously keep making yourself mad every time you watch my videos or see me tweet, and that's something where I was like, bro, when I tell you guys, like, haters, when they're on like some like weird like stalkerish type stuff, like these guys was following my socials, they was following my friends' socials, like friends I went to school with, like friends that they're not content creators. What else were these guys doing? I mean, like harassment to a next level. And it's funny because so they'll say and do all these different things to me, right? As soon as I say or do something, it's like, oh, the TMossBoss, he said this, and like now we got, and that was something where I'm like, I know people are probably would think like, oh, okay, like TMossBoss feels bad for the stuff that he said. I really don't. I wish I would have said more. It's something where it's like people need to understand that when you're just out here like messing with people, because I think that's overall what the agenda was, like they just want to mess with me. When you're messing with people and they've done absolutely nothing to you, even if they have done something to you, even if they've done something to the whole world, and you feel that, oh, because I'm pissed off at this individual that I need to go and say or do something to them and things, it's not needed. It never has been, and it never will be needed. So that's why a lot of times I was like, when dealing with the hate, especially even like during that like pandemic year 2020, like when I was just really looking at that stuff, I was like, this was so pointless. Like what was the reason, man? And I'm like, the thing is that some of my friends that like overall support me with content creating, they saw that and it kind of like left fear in them on like why they didn't want to become content creators. And I'm still trying to tell them to this day, I'm like, bruh, trust me, you will be great at it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong. Like, and that's the thing where it's like people need to understand, like, just talking to anybody wanting to be a creator, content creator, or you're a creator right now, like, that hate stuff, it, like I said, the only people that are watching those videos are haters. There ain't gonna be nobody that's like a fan of, like, no, like there were like customers at my old job where they would kind of like take a look at it and stuff, and then they just come into work cracking up laughing like, wow, people are that sad and depressed where they gotta make a video about you. Like these are like customers that really knew me and stuff. So like when they saw, like, and it's funny when I tell people about some of the like drama and stuff that I've dealt with, like they will hear some of the things that they've said to me, and then they like will watch the videos of like these guys where they're saying like, oh, TMossBoss said this, TMossBoss. It is funny, like at times where people, they like some of the stuff that people have told me that they would have said, I'm like, man, like I probably would have got canceled if I said that. So yeah, it's funny when I could just sit down and laugh with people about that stuff. Like it was pointless, bro. It was so pointless. But you know, the thing is this, with hate and stuff, like it comes with the entertainment business. You know, you could look at some of the most greatest achievers out there, they got haters. Look at LeBron James. That man gets hate for simply just being him. And I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, why is this man being hated on again? What has he done to society where they need to like have like it was the one video where the girl, she has said that she hopes that his son dies in a car accident, talking on LeBron James. And I'm like, bruh, people will say evil things like that just because, like, what, in her situation, what, she probably lost like a bet, or he LeBron had beat her all-time favorite team at the championships or something. It's like, that still doesn't give you a reason to say some downright disrespectful stuff like that. And I guess put myself in that, you know, category. Yeah, I've had people say, you know, crazy things to me too. It was like I had the one person went on and said that they deserve it. And I had to say that was like one of the last like few crazy things I heard somebody say to me. But they was like, I hope you get hanged, or you deserve to be hanged, or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, over some videos, like that's where your mindset is at right now. You're willing to get into this racist mindset because of some videos. That's just overall how sad, you know, a hater is, where it's like they'll say some disrespectful stuff like that, not realizing it's disrespectful. And then when that stuff, see, and that's what I wanted to overall talk on. Like I was sitting down watching this video of Method Man talking on Wendy Williams. That was the main idea of this video. But no, I wanted to, you know, still include that in there too. So anyways, Method Man was going through some personal stuff, and Wendy Williams, of course, being her, she felt like that she needed to talk on it. She felt like that she needed to have I think she just, yeah, she overall talked in it, but most likely she did have her input or her say so in what she needed to, you know, say about Method Man in his personal life. So anyways, she goes, Method Man, he just goes off on her and stuff. But when I see like all the things that had happened, this video looked old too. It didn't look like it was no current video. It looked like it was a pretty old video. But when you see all the stuff that Wendy Williams, that she deals with now, and people think like this karma stuff is fake, it's not real, fam, besides Method Man, I mean, Wendy Williams, she has offended a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, like, they probably got some article online like Wendy, all the people Wendy Williams offended. They probably got Wendy Williams' most controversial comments through. Oh, so it's like through the years. So yeah, they got like a whole article where it's like they're talking about stuff. Oh yeah, I remember that. She was like, she said something about this TikToker. So there's that, Dionne Warwick. I don't know of that situation. Why they always gotta have some ads pop up and I go on the website and things? It's like, dang, bruh. Call another TV host looks disgusting. Mocking another person's death. Commenting on gay men wearing women's clothes. It's like, fam, what does that have to do with you? Holcomb Phoenix, the dude that played as Joker. So she was like, she talked on a scar of his, like, it's, I don't know. Meghan Markle, what else? Injury, like Christine Brinkley's injury. Who else? Rob Kardashian, Caitlyn Jenner, Beyonce, saying Beyonce has a 5th grade education. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so then there was like Method Man, Wendy Williams, Tupac, like Wendy. And then when you like, so no, there was a time where I remember me and my mom was hanging out. And my mom be liking to watch like Lifetime movies. So, you know, I am going to be afraid to admit it. There's at times, you know, I might look up from my phone, catch a Lifetime movie and stuff. But no, they were doing one on Wendy Williams. And so I knew it was going to be about a bunch of drama because that's what Lifetime movies is and stuff. So anyways, so yeah, all throughout the movie, they are just showing all this crap that this girl is dealing with. And I'm like, fam, like, what did she expect? I watched that movie and none of this stuff surprised me. Like, I think her husband cheated on her. He was taking money from her and supporting the woman that he was sleeping around with and stuff. Like, none of that stuff surprised me. I was like, well, fam, what did you expect? So when I heard things about them, like, I remember one of my haters, I think they said, and I don't know if it's true or not, but just from what I heard, because this guy was like the editor, I think, for everybody. And no, I think they said he got caught up talking to like underage boys and stuff. And I was like, what? Like, oh my God. Like, when I heard that, I was like, you know, the thing is, it surprised me of like how crazy it was, but it didn't surprise me that he got like canceled and he lost all his like, you know, channels and social media accounts over it and stuff. I think he took the stuff down himself, but I was like, yeah, people, karma is a real thing. So it ain't even on some stuff where it's like, you know, I know there's going to be people out there where it's like they just got this hatred in their heart towards me. They don't want to make no amends. Okay. But when it comes down to the next person that you want to have this drama and this hatred and all this stuff with, think about it, okay? Think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it where it's like, okay, I do this, put them in this tough spot or whatever, and then all of a sudden, then you're worried like years down the road, you start going through some stuff, and then you're like, well, dang, why am I going through this? And then you sit down and you start thinking about it, and then you're like, oh, that's why I'm going through this stuff. Okay, well, like, all right, well, I guess, yeah, maybe it's time for me to start making amends. Maybe it's time for me to start being a better person and stuff. Because look, in this world, especially in this day and age, there's no reason to be hateful at all. I don't care what a person said. I don't care what a person did, whether it's to you, to people that you like, whatever the situation is. Because there's even been times where I watch videos or it's like, no, there's like the times when people have talked about YouTubers that I like. I'm not being hateful towards them. Yeah, I'll add my opinion to it, but I'm not being hateful towards them unless they come out and they say some like mad, disrespectful stuff. But if they're like, oh, I don't like their video, I'm like, okay. You know, it's sorry to say that, but I'm like, they got fans that like their videos. How is that disrespectful? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, but if they're on some stuff where it's all like, they like, all right, so let's say for an example, when Blasphemous HD, when he was going up, and I beef with this guy too, but Minnesota Boy, when Minnesota Boy was like, he was saying all that disrespectful stuff to Blasphemous HD, I'm like, okay, then yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, sometimes you just gotta fight disrespect with disrespect. But other than that, it's like, if he just been saying like, oh, I don't like his videos, it's like, bro, why would that require any attention? You know, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, at times, I just think people, they let this stuff, like, get to their head too much, you know, when it comes to content creating, where they feel like that they need to be that disrespectful, and it's like, trust me, it's not needed, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.